you know what? If you want to apologize for something, apologize for that. My eyes are burning.
Moviegoers will have some tempting offerings this weekend as The Grinch goes head-to-head with Elizabeth Salander and Nazi zombies. Universal and Illumination's CG animated The Grinch, the latest adaptation of the classic Dr. Seuss holiday tale, will see plenty of green in its North American box office bow, with $55 million to $60 million, if not more. Voiced this time out by Benedict Cumberbatch, the big-budget pick will easily top the chart thanks to being the first family tentpole of the year-ending corridor. Directed by Scott Moser and Yarrow Cheney, The Grinch will play in more than 4,100 theaters. The voice cast includes Rashida Jones, Kenan Thompson, Angela Lansbury, Cameron Seeley, and Pharrell Williams, who narrates the tale about the infamous Grinch who tries to ruin Christmas for the residents of Whoville. The Hollywood Reporter's review notes that The Grinch is much closer in spirit to Dr. Seuss's beloved book How the Grinch Stole Christmas and the 1966 TV special than the 2000 film directed by Ron Howard and voiced by Jim Carrey, and cost a reported $75 million to produce. The weekend's other two new nationwide offerings, The Girl in the Spider's Web and the J.J. Abrams-produced Overlord, are looking at far more modest openings.
Mr. Chen has bankrolled your company for years. Isn't this his wife?
The Girl in the Spider's Web, starring The Crown's Claire Foy, hopes to revive the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo book and film franchise. Tracking suggests the movie will open in the $10 to $15 million range, although Sony is being a bit more conservative in suggesting $8 million for the adult-skewing R-rated pick. Sony made Girl in the Spider's Web, which continues the adventures of Swedish hacker Elizabeth Salander in partnership with MGM and New Regency. The studio insiders say the Spider's Web cost $43 million to produce, less than half the production budget of Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. In 2011, Sony released the English-language adaptation of the first novel in the Millennium series, directed by David Fincher and starring Rooney Mara as Salander opposite Daniel Craig. The film debuted domestically to $12.7 million in December 2011, on its way to earning $230 million globally. The Girl in the Spider's Web, playing at approximately 2,400 cinemas, will face keen competition for adult attention from holdover Bohemian Rhapsody, the Queen biopic that opened to a champion-like $51 million last weekend. From Paramount and Abrams' Bad Robot, the World War II horror thriller Overlord looks set to open in the $9 to $13 million range from 2,850 theaters. The R-rated film, which follows a group of American paratroopers who drop into Nazi-occupied France on the eve of D-Day, only to discover the horrors of a Nazi lab carrying out terrifying and supernatural experiments that bring the dead back to life.
Chase, how do you feel?
I feel really good.
The $35 million film boasts the advantage of being the sole new offering for the younger genre crowd. It also lords over the other new offerings in terms of the reviews, with a current Rotten Tomatoes score of 85% versus 50% for Spider's Web. New offerings at the specialty box office include Jason Reitman's political pick The Frontrunner, starring Hugh Jackman as the scandal-ridden Democratic presidential candidate Gary Hart. And we will also see Amazon Studios' expanding Beautiful Boy, starring Timothée Chalamet and Steve Carell, nationwide into roughly 840 theaters. Are you getting trapped in the Spider's Web this weekend, or are you creeping into the Grinchy spirit early this year? Let us know in the comments. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Ben Byers.